Hey, what's up YouTube? This is CaptainChurrr, and today I got another request video, and that request is Blackluster Soldier. So a lot of people said please make a deck profile video of Blackluster Soldier, but they wanted to center the deck around Super Soldier rather than the vanilla version. And I was like, okay, that should be easy. I actually thought this was going to be simple, but I was wrong. This ended up being very frustrating, and I'm going to tell you why. But first I'm just going to say the deck that you see now on your screen, it's changed so many times. It's so different from what I had yesterday, the day before. The deck that you see that you saw just a couple seconds ago, it was actually different 6 hours ago. I just went through so many testing. I've actually spent more hours on this deck consecutively each day than I have with any other deck. I actually thought Gravekeepers was taking a lot of time, and I did take my time uploading it, but I actually got the deck done pretty faster than this deck here. And the issue I have with this deck is the consistency, and I feel there's too much restriction on Super Soldier when you build the deck around Super Soldier. So Super Soldier is an upgraded version of Blackluster Soldier. It also has two good effects, and its ritual spell has an amazing effect, a really good effect when it's in the grave. But it has a restriction on getting that Super Soldier onto the field, and that's why the deck is slow, because now you have to rely on good hands every time. Because when you want to ritual summon Super Soldier, the attributes, the combined levels have to equal exactly 8, and that's why you have to rely on good hands every time. And unlike the vanilla version, you don't have to have exactly 8. You can have 8 or over. So you can use like a Gaia and a Manju to get the vanilla version out, while with the Super Soldier you can't do that. You have to have 2 Manjus, 2 level 4s that make 8, or you got to have a Gaia and a Saphir Karibo, a level 7 and a level 1 to make 8. It has to be exactly 8 on the dot. And this deck, even if you ignore that issue, just Blackluster Soldier in general, it's a very slow deck, and it gives you very clunky hands. It gives you very bad hands most of the time. And if you're going first, you can even have a good hand. You can even have a decent hand, but it's still, it's still slow. You need to run some type of draw engine. And even when you add those draw power into the deck, you can still draw the most ridiculous. It's ridiculous, because there's certain cards that you have to run at free. The support cards for Blackluster Soldier, you gotta run them at free, and it takes up too much space. And then this deck, back row really hurts this deck. There's not much protection for it, so you gotta run your Twin Twisters, and then you gotta run your Solemn Brigade. There's just not enough room, because you got a field spell, you got ritual spells, you got searches that need to be run at free, and there's so many other cards that just take up the space. It's like, man, I wish I could run it at 2. I wish I could run this card at 1 and add more protection in, or more spell and traps in, or just different text. But you can't really do that. You can't really do that. And that was the problem I was having, and I was asking for tips from my friends, seeing how they were running it. I was even having a discussion with my subscribers in my last video about it. And I was thinking to myself, how can I make this deck consistent? How can I give it speed? How can I maximize the combo plays with Super Soldier? And then I thought back to some of my old videos that I did, and I noticed that I used the Brilliant Fusion engine a lot. So I went back to the Brilliant Fusion, I just added it in, and it was superb. As you can see now, you can probably notice all the plays I did with Brilliant Fusion. And what Brilliant Fusion does is that it pitches the fusion materials, but it has to be from your deck. You can't, once you draw into your fusion materials, Brilliant Fusion spell cards are dead. But when you use it, you pitch the fusion materials from your deck to the grave, and you can special summon Gem Knight Seraphonite. And Seraphonite, its effect is it gives you an additional summon, so it just allows you to make more plays and get into your Blackluster Super Soldier, get the right levels to bring it out. But you would have noticed that the Brilliant Fusion was actually on my side deck, and the reason why is because there was just one annoying thing, and personally you can live with it because you only need to use Brilliant Fusion once, and pretty much when you use it, and you have to create the conditions first, you know, make sure the opponent's back row is cleared, but for the most part you just need to use it once and it's game over. But I really just didn't like it when in my open hand I was drawing one of the fusion materials, which is just one of the Gem Knight monsters. I don't want to run 3 Gem Knights, because if I run 3 Gem Knights, just highes the probability of me drawing into it early, because I don't want to draw into it, I just want to stay my deck. So I run it at 2 and I run Brilliant Fusion at 3 because I really want to see it as soon as possible. So when I see a Gem Knight in my open hand or within my first 2 turns, I automatically know that there's 2 Brilliant Fusions that are pretty much dead. Because if I draw a Gem Knight and I don't have a Brilliant Fusion in my open hand, I'm pretty much forced to use that Gem Knight anyway, because there's no way to put it back in my deck. So that sucks. So until I revisit this deck, Brilliant Fusion will stay in my side deck until I can figure out a better ratio. But Brilliant Fusion just gives this deck so much more combo plays, so much more opportunities for OTKs, and setting your graveyard up for like your other Blackluster Soldier card like Envoy of the Beginning. You know, putting the light monsters and dark monsters in the grave and that sort of jazz. So yeah, that's the consistency issue I had with the deck. If you're gonna build a Blackluster Soldier deck and Legacy of the Duelist, I would recommend the vanilla version because of pre-preparation of rights, and it doesn't have the restriction that Super Soldier has on its summoning conditions. And yeah, I just want to quickly say a few things. Just shout out to my subscribers that over the past couple of days of me trying to test this deck out, I ran into a few of them on rank. They let me know who they were. You know, it was cool. Some of them might have been, you know, disappointed, but you know, just try to understand. You know, I'm just testing Blackluster Soldier, and it wasn't, or the build I had anyway wasn't great. But also, what I really want to talk about is friend requests, invitations, and yeah, just those 2. So for friend requests, if you're a subscriber and you just send a friend request and you don't say who you are in the message box, I'm not going to add you. And I had one person who added me a couple of days ago, and I ignored it because I didn't know who it was. And he actually got upset and sent me a message and telling me that, you know, he was just upset. He just told me, you know, in his words, you know, that he was upset that I didn't add him. But if you don't let me know who you are, then yeah, because I just don't add people that I don't know or don't follow my channel. So, and don't take it personal. All you just need to do is something really simple, and that's just tell me who you are in the message box. Second, invitations. I'm happy to duel my subscribers always, but sometimes people expect me just to drop what I'm doing they don't know. Like sometimes I might be AFK on my PlayStation, I might be on my laptop watching YouTube, I might be doing something else. I might be testing out the deck, like I was with Blackluster Soldier, and then they want me to come and play some duels with them. I will, but it has, you have to message me so I can set it up when I'm not busy. When you keep spamming the invitation, that gets annoying for me. You just need to be patient. I have told a lot of my subscribers, and so if you want a proper duel with me and duel me with my proper decks, just message me, say you want to duel, and when I'm not busy, I will get back to you. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out.